we're doing a 10 by 12 shed, which I'm super excited for. I'm going to go through the whole process. We've already put our beams they're pre-treated wood, put those in the ground, and they're big posts, like 4 by 4, I think, posts, and they're 12 feet wide, well, long, not like thick, but like width-wise, but 12 feet long. And there's 3 of those as our foundation kind of support area. And then the other direction, the short side, is 10 feet, and we have, I want to say they're 2 by 4s, and they're 10 feet long, and we've got a whole bunch of those, at least 10, to give us even distribution of weight. So once we get all of that done, it is freezing out here. So we're basically going on the fact that these boards, these big 12 feet ones, because we have 10 length ones, and then 2 12 length ones, 2 by 4s. And they basically outline the perimeter. And then we have the other ones kind of set inside. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to take a little break. What they're doing right now is they're combining and joining the 10-foot boards to the 12-foot board. But yes. Taking the 10-foot boards, which are facing short side up and not the flat side, but like the 4 inches facing upward, and they're joining them together with specific outdoor screws that are going to help to mitigate any kind of rusting for the nails or to cause any problems with the wood. I mean, obviously over any amount of time, things are going to break down anyway, but it's going to help to prolong the longevity of the boards, and hopefully we'll be able to have this platform for quite a while. This is temporary for us. We do have an actual permanent site that we want to have our shed, and this shed will be a secondary shed to the one we'll get later on. But right now, this is what we're doing just because it's the fastest and the quickest way to get a shed so that we can do what we need to do in our garage area, so we can get that laid out and worked out appropriately so I can get a better growing system in the garage. If you don't already know, I live in zone 8B. It was changed, I think, last year or this year. We were 8A, so we are getting warmer. Apparently not today, but we are getting warmer as the years have passed on. We don't really get a lot of snow here anymore, so I'm expecting, we do still get a lot of rain, but I'm still expecting that this platform and the shed will last quite a long time, especially if we are able to make sure that the wood is pre-treated and that we do what we can when we add any type of screws or anything like that. Any weather protecting will just prolong its ability to stay here as long as possible. Eventually, we would like to get a pool, but those are thousands of dollars for us to get a pool in this space, which is why we're not doing anything more permanent like a concrete pad or anything like that. So like I said, they're just doing that joining of the 12-foot board with the 10-foot boards in each section on both sides, and that will allow us to secure all the wood pieces in place before we put the OSB as the flooring for the shed base.